And that's how you earn 670k in GTA Online in less than 6 minutes. What's up everyone, and welcome to All About Games with me, Gibran. It's a new week in GTA Online and so are the new bonuses. This week we have 2 times payout for Acid Lab Cell missions. And if you own an Acid Lab, you skip to sourcing and selling part of this video, because this portion is for the new folks who have not set up their Acid Lab yet. So you're going to see an awesome infographic come up, which is going to talk about the roadmap for you to set up your very own Acid Lab and start minting money this week, right? So the first step is to finish the first those missions. So there are 6 missions, and once you finish that, you unlock the Brigade 6x6. So do not buy that vehicle, you can unlock it for free. Once you have that, the third step would be to collect the lab gear. And once you have the lab gear, it is a business, unfortunately, like any other in GTA, so it costs for you to set that up. So there is a setup fee of 750,000. Then you're ready to go ahead and start your Acid Lab production and Acid Lab cell missions. But here's something that most of you fail to do, is complete 10 Fooligan missions, right? So these missions could randomly come on your phone while you're in the free mode, or you could call Dax and get a mission assigned to yourself. So when you complete 10 missions, that's when magic happens. You are able to upgrade your lab equipment, again at a cost for another 250,000, so a total $1 million, but it's worth it because this upgrade doubles your supplies or the utilization of supplies, and it reduces the time in half. So do not forget to complete those 10 Fooligan missions and upgrade your lab equipment, and then you start making money. So let's jump into the guide saying, where do you find Acid Lab? How do you access it? How do you buy supplies or source supplies? And how do you sell? The step number 1 is, where do you even find your Acid Lab? Go to this D right here, or your freak shop. It's just near the Diamond Casino. So let's get there right now. It's right under this bridge here. There's your Brigade 6x6. And if you have installed the Acid Lab in this Brigade, you can enter by just walking into the blue marker. We just saw one way to access our Acid Lab is by going to the freak shop itself, but you can also call it where you are or nearby. You just go to the interaction menu, go to service vehicles, and go down to Acid Lab and say request Acid Lab, and Mutt would park it somewhere nearby. So on your left here, you can see how much of a stock do we have, and on your right is how much you have produced. If you see, the value for this says 670,000, and the supplies are almost about 70% full. You can speak to Mutt, and you can buy the supplies so that it fills the rest of the bars. And if you had all the supply bars empty, he would charge you around 60,000 roughly to have all those 5 bars full, and 5 bars worth of supplies, if you have equipment upgrade on your Acid Lab, would give you about 62% of your product. So you would need to buy them probably twice to have that full bars for the product. And if you do not have an upgrade, now that's bad, right? So it cuts in half basically. 5 supply bars will give you 30 31% of those product basically, right? And it takes anywhere from 6 hours if you don't have an upgrade, and if you have an upgrade it goes down to 3 hours. So again, your upgrade cuts everything in half. So once per day you could boost production. So all you have to do is come here and just press the right on your D-pad. So there's no mini game in this, that's good. It's just some quick animation and it says that they have boosted production. And as I mentioned, if you have upgraded your Acid Lab equipment to have all the 5 bars of the product full, it takes somewhere around 4 in-game hours. Yes, that's sad that you have to be playing the game. You just cannot stock this, boost production, and switch off the game. When you come back, it would continue from where it was. So it calculates in-game hours. All right, so we already have the supplies here. And I showed you that you could just simply purchase it by talking to Mutt. Say buy supplies, and he would go out and buy that for you. But before that, I would like to show that you can source these yourself as well, right? So you simply go to the supplies and press the right button on your D-pad, and it would give you a small mission to go after this.
Years later, but get this. I've been running some tests and I found out that if you can fight the sleep, their new batch gives you a phenomenal high. We need to get that in our assets. So, let's steal a van with the latest batch. I've sent you the location for where I think they keep some delivery schedules.
All right, we have lost the cops, and this is one way of doing it. If you do not want to buy, you can source them, and you get missions of these sorts. You either find the supplies or you steal it from your competitor. So one way or the other you get these missions. You pick up those supplies and you bring it back to the freak shop, and your supplies are stocked. The rest of the ones we could just say buy supplies, and he would source that for us. So these are the two ways you can get supplies and have the products being churned out in the Acid Lab. So let's do a sell mission now. So I'm going to exit to the cab and I'm going to take this out for a spin. You could either do sell missions in a invite only lobby, or you could just try your luck if you're comfortable, and only if you're comfortable, in a public lobby basically. And there is bonus for your sell missions. For every person or a rival that is there in the lobby, you get 2%. Right. I'm going to walk up to my product here and say I want to sell this.
Time to make a sale. It must be this guy's first time buying because he's mucho paranoid. Gotta be patient with the rookies though. We were all there once, you know what I mean? Sending you the location now. It's at the top of a parking garage. You should see a Washington parked up there. Leave the package in the trunk.
Alright. It starts as a straightforward mission. Generally, this kind of mission is always better that you just have one delivery, rather you have multiple places to go and drop off the product little by little. And these missions are random, so at times you get the longer ones and at times you get these. Okay, we're almost at the location, and spoiler alert, this is an ambush, right? So we have the feds waiting for us, and the minute we go there, we're gonna get a whole bunch of cops on us. Such missions occur in a closed parking lot so that it's difficult to escape, but almost every parking lot has an opening from where you can just drive your bike off, and that's exactly what we need to do here too. Just before I do that, I want to show you, this is going to be a escape route here. Now, all of these are feds. Should we try something here? Can we drop some sticky bombs so that in case if they try to chase me? You see, there are two feds here. What happens if I do this? Okay, good. They're being good boys. Do we have anyone here? Yep, there are more here. Just look at how many of them are just waiting for us, right? And the minute you're going to touch that trunk of that car, they're going to come after you. Okay, let me just position my bike in such a way that we can escape. Let's put the sticky back in. 1, 2, 3. Here you go. That's it. Do you see those lights? Yeah. I'll just dash from here. Let's activate our stickies. You don't need to do that, but yeah, I think they deserve that. Okay. Now we just got to escape these cops as usual. So you find a tunnel, if that helps. And then the mission gives you the actual drop-off point, right? So that's all that you do. Something to watch out for is the time. You got to complete that within that time. That's the only challenge. We've lost the cops. And the drop-off point is very close. Let's see how much we're making today. Generally, these are around 320,000 to 330,000 max. So we're going to make close to 600,000 in hardly about 4-5 minutes. Nothing can beat this. Okay, we've delivered what we had to. We just got to leave our area. It's time to get paid. That's it, guys. 670,000 in just about 4 to 5 minutes. So this is our time to grind because we have 2x payout.